Today on ELN Morning.
Coaching on campus. Men's basketball head coach Billy Taylor talks transfers, recruitment, and more.
It's not about fixing, it's about development.
COVID in the county. It's even easier to spot Elon on a map. Which one and why ahead?
And Committed Class. We'll introduce you to members of the class of 2026.
Today, May 5th, 2022.
This is ELN Morning.
Happy Thursday morning, Elon. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Ashlyn DeLowy.
And I'm Baylor Rodman. Ashlyn, this is a very special show. It's our last ELN Morning of the year and our last ELN Morning ever.
I know. Can you believe it? Time flies.
Time flies when you're having fun, but it's great to be on the couch with you.
Same with you.
We've had some fun times, but we report the news. It's been a privilege to do that every Thursday. We start with a pretty intense story today.
Yeah, let's get to that top story. Opinions surge across America and here on campus after a Supreme Court opinion leaked that could overturn Roe v. Wade. Chief Justice Dodd Roberts confirmed the authenticity of the majority's opinion, which would let states decide abortion laws. ELN senior Maria Mendoza is researching how abortion access impacts evictions. She says that her passion on the subject eventually turned into an honors thesis.
No access to abortion means no abortion. No, there's like so many other things, economically and socially, like you said, that affect things. So just being educated and again, knowing what your rights are if you do live in a state that does provide abortion and will continue to provide abortion, just knowing that and how to help other people.
For continued coverage on these developments, pick up a copy of The Pendulum this week or go to our website.
And no matter where you stand on the subject, it's set to be an issue amongst the candidates in the 2022 midterm elections. We spoke with ELN students on their registration status going into this month's primaries.
I'm not, because I just turned 18.
I've gotten emails about it. I just have not done it.
I am registered to vote, and it's in Texas where I'm from. I'm not registered to vote because I turned 18 like this year, and I didn't get onto it.
No, I don't think so.
I was registered in New York, but I changed it to North Carolina for the election.
When I turned 18, it was like right after the last election happened, so I don't think I ever got the chance, or I didn't think it was important until the next election.
Early voting continues now through May 14th here in North Carolina. Students registered to vote in ELN can do so now in person or by mail. The primary election is May 17th.
National Nurses Day is tomorrow, and ELN is celebrating its nursing students in its first full year of the program. Rachel Albertazzi wants to be a pediatric nurse after college. She says appreciating nurses is important as their work goes far beyond handing a patient their medications.
The nurses, they are so devoted to what they do, and they really do care for everyone they treat. And so when you're thinking of nurse appreciation, just think about who you would want to be taking care of you in a time and what they did so that they could do that and what they've sacrificed for it.
Nurse Appreciation Week continues into next week. Albertazzi says this can be a good time to thank the nurses around you.
Alamance County is easy to find on the latest CDC maps. Alamance is the only North Carolina county to have medium COVID-19 transmission, while every other county is under low transmission, despite an uptick in cases statewide. County Health Director Tony Lejudije says Alamance is only 0.6% off from being defined as low transmission.
What's unique about this point in time is that unlike 2 years ago, we have the tools, the effective tools to help us fight COVID. We have abundant amount of testing, or we have effective antivirals that are still effective in their work fighting COVID.
Lejudije says medium transmission is a warning for those at high risk. He urges those to talk with their healthcare providers.
And just ahead, our very first interview with men's basketball head coach Billy Taylor when ELN Morning returns in 60 seconds.
We're going to see some rain this weekend, but it shouldn't be here for long. I'll have more after the break.
What do we do? You may not be able to plan ahead for a ghost encounter.
Under the dining table now!
But you can plan ahead for natural disasters. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts.
Maybe it's the apocalypse.
Know your evacuation routes and decide on a safe emergency meeting location.
Here? I know. What a pick Orlando.
Protecting your family is the best plan you can make. So pass the Proton Pack to the next generation and visit ready.gov/plan to get started.
I'm Chris Jakimick. I served in the United States Air Force and I deployed 3 times. So in 2017, I was serving as an Air Force First Sergeant. Our motto in that role is my job is people, everyone is my business. But unfortunately in that year, I would lose my own brother, Lance Corporal Adam Jakimick, to suicide. The majority of veteran suicides are from guns. I store my weapons securely, not only for myself, but for my family. My service never stops.
Well, tonight, a very special edition of ELN will hit our website featuring our sports and athletic community on campus.
That's right. One story you'll be able to see then is ELN's very first interview with new men's basketball coach Billy Taylor.
It's a big exclusive. Our Caitlin Rundle sat down with Coach to talk about his move from Iowa and what's ahead for the Phoenix.
So I grew up playing basketball. I've loved the game since I was a little guy. I've learned the game from a very young age. Grew up outside of Chicago in Aurora, Illinois, played high school basketball there, was a national recruit and had the opportunity to look at a lot of different institutions, but Notre Dame stood out to me, and then had the opportunity to get into coaching. And when I got in, I thought it was something fun to do, something that I'll try this, for a couple of years, see how it goes.
So when you were playing and kind of going through your college experience, coaching was like never on your mind, that just kind of happened?
Even as a college senior, I remember talking to my coach and he asked me about coaching, asked me if I had any interest. And I laughed. I actually laughed at him and said, no, coach, I don't think I would want to coach. You guys work extremely hard. You get no credit for what you do, and everybody's always on your case. And I said, I don't think I'd want to coach. And now here I am, sitting here a few decades later. So.
Taylor also talked about the plans to rebuild the team with 4 players currently set to transfer. He says he hopes to relate to the remaining players through his own college experience.
When you come into a job like that, what is your mindset when you see just the situation of the team and what the possibility could be should those 7 players choose to leave?
I think I have a different perspective on it because as a high school senior, my college coach retired. So I know what it's like to go through coaching transition. Guys that are invested in and engaged here at ELN, I want them to stay and I want them to be able to help us build something special.
For a more in-depth interview with Coach Taylor and a whole lot more, check out our website, elonnewsnetwork.com. All right, well, it's 8 minutes after the hour now, and joining us live under the Oaks for a look at the weather ahead is our Erin Martin.
Erin, good morning to you.
Good morning, Ashlyn and Baylor. Yeah, as you said, under the Oaks right now, it's a really nice day, and it seems like it should be that way until mid-afternoon as the clouds start to roll in. Headed into your Phoenix 5-day forecast, Friday and Saturday, there's going to be scattered thunderstorms, so you're going to want to grab an umbrella. But don't you worry, the rain's going to be headed out and bringing in cooler temperatures for Mother's Day on Sunday. Earlier next week, we're going to be looking at temperatures in the high 60s, low 70s, but it should be great for going outside and studying for finals. That's all I have for your Phoenix 5-day forecast. Back to you, Baylor and Ashlyn in the studio.
All right, Erin Martin with our Phoenix 5-day under the Oaks.
Erin, thank you so much. All right, with only 15 days left in the semester, the incoming class of 2026 is preparing to come to campus. Incoming student Brooke Kistofson says she plans to major in both drama and theater studies and arts administration. She says she's hoping to participate in performances at ELN.
I really liked was the hands-on experiential learning aspect of ELN. I'm a person who I like learning what I want to learn, and I like to actually get experience in it rather than just sitting at a textbook and learning about it.
Lyon says she is looking forward to the fall. She says she's felt at home on campus since her very first tour.
I picked ELN specifically just because not only because of the amazing program and all of the different opportunities, but I love the location. I love everyone that I've met from there so far, and just when I toured it, it gave me that feeling that I know that this is where I belong.
Details on the demographics for the class of 2026 are on our website and in the Pendulum.
All right, and just ahead, seniors are set to walk across the stage in 15 days. The final countdown and final farewells ahead.
Norm. He lives with anxiety, but with the help of this latest innovation from Be Normal, he can be normal, just like everyone else. With the swipe of a finger, you can project happiness, confidence, machismo. Why settle for being real when you can be normal? The Normal Maker. New from Be Normal. This item doesn't really work because there's no such thing as normal. We're all different. What we like, how our brains work. In fact, 1 in 5 of us live with mental illness. Don't filter who you are. Start by talking to someone you trust. And remember, there is no normal.
Prescription drug pricing points to corporate.
Freedom of the press is about your right to know. It's about your right to be informed. Today, there are real threats to press freedom and your right to know about the world around us. We must protect our right to know, no matter what kind of news is important to you. Before it's too late, understand the threats. ProtectPressFreedom.org.
All right, well, as we start to wrap up the last full week of classes, seniors across campus are reflecting on their time here at Elon.
We spoke to some of those seniors about their final messages to their soon-to-be former home.
Thank you so much for giving me the space and the time to grow as a person and to grow in the classroom and to meet amazing people, and I couldn't imagine going to any other university.
It has exceeded all of my expectations over that time. I have met my very best friends. I have had such impactful teachers and moments here that I'm going to miss the community, I'm going to miss the people, I'm just going to miss Elon.
Everything has been an amazing experience, but I'm happy to leave and move on. It's kind of time.
I'd like to appreciate the Odyssey program for supporting me through my socially awkward formative years to help me become the beautiful man I am today. And, you know, I also appreciate, you know, the people who, like, you know, supported me through that process.
It's bittersweet.
Wow. It is bittersweet. We've
I'm
got
like
balloons
speechless.
here
We have
now,
balloons
which we'll get to
for our
really in a
retirement
second. For
party.
our retirement. One thing we were talking about, first of all, it's always great to just talk to students around campus and hear about their time, especially, you know, the last few years have not been normal for anybody.
No.
I think our senior class has had a little bit of a more normal-ish experience this year.
Yeah.
But we were talking during the MOS there, and that, you know, it's so easy for us to just report on graduation of the seniors. You forget that it's us too.
It doesn't feel real for us because, you know, we're reporting, of course, but, you know, we forget that we're in that loop too.
It's crazy. 15 days.
15
it's
days.
But it's been great to always be by your side this year. And we've got some funny moments to share.
We do. Some good ones, some bad. Let's take a look.
Well, the holiday season is upon us, and we have some tasty treats here to get you in the holiday spirit.
Happy birthday, Ashlyn.
Thank you so much.
It's a big day. She's 21.
Big day. I've been waiting for a while.
That Carolina blue sky is out, and it's a hot one because it's National Pet Dental Care Month.
Yeah, and my cat actually needed dental care pretty recently, so this is definitely an essential need.
Hey, we got our Krispy Kreme donuts.
For Martin Luther King Day.
You know, you don't need an oven, which is not scandalous because, let's face it, folks, your oven will be full with Tom the Turkey.
Michael Wolf live with the weather under the Oaks not under the Oaks, on Citron Plaza this morning. Thank you so much. And to serve as editor-in-chief, I gotta redo that.
Let's just start from the top anyway.
Okay.
We have fun.
We have fun here.
We
we're
have
gonna
fun.
miss
We're
it.
clearly excited to say goodbye, but honestly, it's been a great time, and you know, we're excited, but it's really bittersweet for sure.
And we've got a big team. You know, we can't
We've
do
got a
this
big
alone. We're not the only seniors here. Let's take a look at them.
Yeah,
in the control
they're there
room
in the
right
control
now.
room.
There they are.
Hey, hello, everyone who's working tirelessly
Yeah.
in there. No, television is a team sport. We've got Caitlin Rundle in the back. Hey, Caitlin. She's our producer this morning, and she's a senior as well. She's produced a lot of our content this week, so she's been very busy. I know is excited for this show to end as well.
And then, of course, we have Ted. Ted, give us a wave. He's technical directing right now, and he also directs a lot of our shows.
Special coverage for sure.
Special coverage. We couldn't do it without him and both of you. So thank you both so much.
Yeah, and to everyone else in the control room, you know, thanks for being by our side all the time.
It's been great to work with all of you. I
And
think that's it for us.
Here we go.
Here we
for
go.
the final time. That is all the news we have for you today. Thanks so much for joining us.
It has been an honor to serve this community during our time in the organization, so thank you for giving us the opportunity to do so.
For all the news you need to know, check out our website, elonnewsnetwork.com.
And follow us on social media at Elon News Network.
Have a great weekend, Elon.